Good morning, students. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the break and continue statement in C language. Right. In C, break and continue are jump statements. Right. Break and continue are jump statement. So we consider it as jump statement. Break and continue. Used to change the normal flow of loops and switches. To change the normal flow of loops and switches. So normal flow of loops and switches. Loop and switch statement. So we are going to use that break and continue in the loop and switch statements. Now we'll see that. Now the break statement. The break statement is used to intermediate immediate terminates. Used to immediate terminate. Immediate terminate means if you are having one condition occur, then we are making break, then it will break the loop. So it will break for loop, while loop, and to while loop. So in that for while to while, you can use break if you want to intermediate terminate of the loop. In the switch block also, here we already discussed that one. We are having switch case. After completing one case, you have to give the break. Otherwise, it will continue the next case also. Even though the condition is not matched, but it will continue. So you have to make after completing one case. If the condition is occur and it will execute, at the end we have to give now the break in that particular block. So in the case block, you have to put break. Then only it will come out of the total switch. Otherwise, after case one, if the case one is exact condition, it will execute and it will continue the execution in the next cases also. So to avoid that one, you have to give now the break. Control jumps to statement after the loop and switch. Now we'll see how we are going to use that one. Here in that loop, the condition is true, execute the statement. Right? Within the statement, if you are having you are going to execute the break, it will exit the loop. So within that one loop, if one condition is occur and we are executing the break code, the code will break the inner or loop. See now, using break inner loop, right? So here, now you see this one. Here we are having now I equal to 1, I less than 10, I plus plus. So the for loop is actually, it should continue 1 to 9. 1 to 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9. But here, when I equal to 5 occur, then we are breaking the for loop. We are breaking the for loop. Then here it will continue now 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will print 1, 2, 3, 4 only. 1, 2, 3, 4 only. Then at 5, here we are having a condition. So it will come to that I equal to 5. I equal to 5 means then here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? So I equal to 5. At that time, the condition is here true, then it will execute that statement, break statement. So here up to that 1, then the condition is not true, it will execute that after break, right? It will execute after the break, then it will continue. So after the break is you are printing the statement. So it will print 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 5 is there, it is break. It break the for loop. So here within the brace, come out of the brace block, the for loop. 1, 2, 3, 4 only the output. Next, in the switch case, I already explained that one. Here we are having that example, right? You see this one. So the choice, if you are giving 1, then 1 we are having, after that we are having now 1 is add, and then we are making a break. If you are making a break, then it will come out of the brace. So this is the open brace and close brace. So it will come out of the brace. If you don't have that break, then it will continue add and then it will print subtract. Then we are having break, it will come out of that one. Here also, if you are having, you don't have a break, then it will execute. If you are having the choices one, it will execute add, and then it will execute subtract, it will execute invalid, then it will come out, right? So here we need to have, definitely you should have the break. So you should have this statement after completing the one case block. Then here also we need to have that. So this is a break in switch statement. Then the continue, right? So continue is actually here, the continue skip the remaining statement. So where we are having a continue statement, it will skip the remaining statement, but it won't come out of the iteration. So current iteration only it will skip. Then the continue the iteration. So next iteration it will continue now. Right? Condition is, we are condition check, right, in while and do while we are having now that statement continue. Here simple example. Listen. So continue encounter. It will skip the rest of statement. So next, so here it won't come to the end, right? So we are having, if you are having a continue, the continue will go to the loop. So start from the loop. It will continue now. So these are all the statement. It won't execute if you are having a continue statement. So if you are having one iteration, it will complete that iteration and then it will continue. Then it will, if you are having continue, then it will start the next iteration and then it will come. If the continue occur, then it will. Suppose the continue is skipped by one statement, then it will continue that execution for that particular iteration. Right? A simple example we'll see the continue statement. Right? Here we are having now that one. Here I equal to 1, I less than. So we are having, if I equal to 5, now we are having that continue, then what it will do now? 1, 2, 3, 4, but 5 is skipped. Skipped means then it will go to here, right? Then 5 it won't print. 6, 7, 8, 9, right? 9 and 10 it print. So the number 5 is skipped. Skipped is the continue. Skipping the printing 5. So then here while executing I equal to 1, the condition is not satisfied, then it will print. Then I equal to 1, then increment by 1. Then now I equal to 2. This condition is true. Then here the condition is not met. Then it will continue now. 2 is printing now. Then for 3, then the condition is not met, then it will print. For 3 also it will print and it will continue that way, right? Then here we are having 4, then it will come to that one. This condition is not satisfied, then it will continue, right? If we are having 5, the condition is satisfied, then it will come to here. It won't go for the next statement, but it will continue the loop. So we are having 6, then 6 is printing now, and 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a simple example. Like that, if you are using now, you are having some set of operation in that one, you want to skip some cases, then you have to use the condition for skipping and you have to give the continue statement. The continue statement is skipping the next coming statement in that for loop and it will continue the iteration. This is the continue. So here we are having now 5 is missing. Now we are having now the break is iteration stop fully, then continue is current iteration is skipped and loop continue normally. So iteration is skipped and then we will continue the iteration. Current iteration only we are having skipping the next coming statements. Right. Terminate the loop. For terminating the loop, you have to use break. Skip the rest of the current iteration, you have to use the continue. Use in switch, we are using switch, right, break only. Then in the switch you are not using continue, right? Then control jump to after the loop next iteration. So here after the loop, right? So the loop is come out of the loop. Here we are coming, it will continue the next iteration. It will continue the next iteration. So in that while loop also. So here we are having the while I equal to 10, I equal to 7, we are making a break, right? So break is come out of the loop, right? So it will print up to 1 to 6, right? That one. Then if you are having continue now, the 7 only skipping, then it will continue that case. So in the two while loop also, here we are having now do, then it will execute I equal to 1, the condition is not satisfied, so 1 is printing now, then increment 2, then it will check the condition, then it will go to that one. So at that 4 it will have the break is come out of that one. So here it will print 1 2 3. Here we are having now the continue, it will skip only 4. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 is the output for this case. Right? We are having I equal to 1. Then here plus plus. So we are having now that 1 is not there. So it will print 2. Right? Then we are having now that it will print 2. Then it will check the condition. The condition is true. Then 2 loop is continue now. Then plus plus. It will print 3. Then it will continue now. This condition are satisfied, then it will come to. Next we are having now, then we are having I equal to 4, I plus plus, we are having 4. Now this condition is satisfied, then we are continuing now. Then the 4 is skipped and it will continue now 5. Then for that 5 it will print now. It will print. Then we are going to have 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10. If the condition I less than or equal to 10, right? So this is we are having now the at the 10 I equal to 10, then this condition is satisfied, right? Then the condition is not less than or equal to 10, right? So that one is also it will print, right? Less than or equal to 10, this condition is true. 10 also, 11 also it will print. Then we are having that 11, this condition is not satisfied, then it will come out. So 11 also it will print out by this case. So 2, 3, then 4 escape, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, it will print. 11 also it will print, right? So 10, the condition is true. So it will continue the loop. Then we are having nested loop that break, right? So here, the importance is if you are having that break, then it will break the inner loop only, but it will continue the outer loop. So this is the open brace and close brace. So this inner loop only break and it will continue now, right? So here the j equal to 3 loop only will break. J equal to 3, while j equal to 3 it will break now that 3. So for I iteration 1 2 3 it will go now. Here for j the iteration is for 1 it will have that 1 to 5, for 2 it will have that 1 to, but for 3 then it will break. So that for 3 it won't go for continue that one, right? So it will print, all right? So we are printing now that one as here 1, here 1 2 3, j 1 to 1. Here we are having now j equal to 3, right? So that is 1 2 1 2 it will print now, then 1 2 it will print now, and 1 2 it will print now, right? So that is on I equal to 1 1, then it will continue now. 1 2 is printing now, right? So 1 2 is printing now. Then next we are having now that at the time of equal j equal to 3, it will break, right? So that 3 4 5 it won't continue. Then we are having, because of the break, then it will break the inner loop. Then next I equal to 2, then it will continue now. I equal to 2, then j 1 2, right? So that one also it will break now 1 2. So I equal to 1, then it will continue j1 and 2. Then I equal to 2, it will continue j1 and 2. Then I equal to 3, it will continue j1 and 2. It will break 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So this is the output 1 and 2. Right. The common mistake is here we are having now the condition. Then after that, if you are putting semicolon, then it won't, the if won't affect on break. So this should avoid the in between the break. So that then only then immediate if we are having a break statement. In between it should not have any statement. So that is after the condition, then immediately you have to give no break statement, right? Here, if you are having this one, then here it won't go for execute, right? So infinite loop, if the condition is not satisfied at any cost, then it will go for infinite loop, right? In that case, we're using the continue means then it will have the infinite loop, right? So it continue for all cases. When you use break and continue, right? Searching for an element and in the list, then you have to come out of that loop, then you have to give no, if the statement is there, then we no need to go for the total list, then we can make, if the condition is satisfied, then we make it as break. Then early termination of loop, right? So in that loop, in the thousand number, in the thousand number, in the 500th number, we are having your requirement is over, then we can skip the another 500. So that is here early termination of loop and existing switch case. So in that switch case, we can have now exiting the switch case. You can use break. And the continue statement, skipping unwanted value and input validation inside the loop. The thing we can have now the continue, right? Skipping even an odd number selectively. So we want to skip one particular condition, then we can use the skip statement. Okay, we can stop here, then we will continue by another lecture.